Ukraine, Kiev, the Embassy of God. Not only in Ukraine is Pastor Sunday a household name, but he is also well known in many places of the world. Pastor Sunday's ministry is a phenomenon in modern Christianity. He is an ordinary man from a poor Nigerian village who managed to make his way in society and build the largest evangelical community at a young age. He did not do this in Western society where there is freedom of religion, but rather in a former atheistic stronghold, the so-called Empire of Evil, post-Soviet Ukraine. As a black pastor, he is the head of a church where 99% of the members are white Europeans. Through his ministry, approximately 2 million people have accepted Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. Over the years, Pastor Sunday has stepped out of the limitations of the walls of the church and has entered into the social and political spheres. The new Ukrainian government has recognized the role of the Embassy of God and its pastor in the life of the country. The President has expressed his thankfulness to Pastor Sunday for the active participation of the church during the Orange Revolution. Thank you for your participation in our common victory. Your conscientious work has become a considerable part of that victory. It was you who protected democracy in Ukraine, standing for its high ideals, not considering your own interests. I am convinced that as long as there are people in Ukraine who have the same civil position, dignity, and spirit as you have, everything will be all right in this country. With best wishes, President of Ukraine, Viktor Yushchenko. Pastor Sunday Adelaja was awarded with several international awards and doctoral degrees. The Australian multimillionaire Peter J. Daniels awarded Pastor Sunday Adelaja with a gold medal for his personal contribution to human destinies and the reformation of society.
The first time I've been to the Ukraine, and I'm quite impressed with what is taking place here. Of course, it's very unusual to have a man from Nigeria running a white church in the Ukraine, and that's captured the imagination of the whole world.
In November 2004, Pastor Sunday was invited by the president of his homeland, the Nigerian Federal Republic. After that meeting, he as a Nigerian preacher was invited in every state of Nigeria to hold seminars and conferences on the topic of national rebirth. In May of 2005, Sunday Adelaja was named as one of the 7 most influential evangelical leaders invited to a meeting with the Israeli government. In September of 2006, Sunday Adelaja was invited as one of the most influential persons to represent Ukraine at the Clinton Global Initiative Conference, organized by the ex-president of the United States, Bill Clinton. The Clinton Global Initiative is the union of the most influential heads or ex-heads of states, businessmen, top scientists, and public figures possessing the most innovative ideas. Pastor Sunday is respected by many political and religious figures, as well as by people of the arts and sciences. World-renowned preachers such as T.L. Osborne, Miles Monroe, Reinhard Bonnke, John Maxwell, and John Bevere are a few having a close relationship with Pastor Sunday. The ministry of Sunday Adelaja has drawn the attention of the world media. Well-known publications such as the Wall Street Journal, Forbes, the Washington Post, Christianity Today, Ministry Today, and Charisma carry articles about this African preacher who is working miracles in Europe. Lifeway magazine has recognized him as Man of the Year for 2003. World informational agencies such as ITAR, TASS, Interfax, Reuters, and Associated Press regularly report news from the Embassy of God.
Now then, it's got a congregation of thousands, a charismatic Nigerian leader, and it's planning to spend millions on a new headquarters. But the Embassy of God Church isn't in Africa, or indeed in the Bible Belt of the USA. It's in Ukraine.
The activities of the Embassy of God and Pastor Sunday have also drawn attention of BBC reporters.
Can you imagine a black man coming from Africa, you know, in this society? Here, you are lucky that you are white, because if you are black, you would have felt the difference.
Programs featuring Pastor Sunday are broadcast on ABC TV, CBN, and many other channels. For the 5th year in a row, the satellite Christian network TBN has been broadcasting programs from the Embassy of God. Pastor Sunday has made several appearances on the radio program Focus on the Family and Moody Radio. Through the ministry of Pastor Sunday at Elijah, millions of people around the world have started living according to the principles of Jesus Christ. The last several years of Pastor Sunday's life have been saturated with worldwide travel. Several times a month he holds conferences and seminars abroad. Over the past few years, Pastor Sunday has visited over 30 countries of the world. The ministry of Sunday at Elijah is another proof that the gospel of Jesus Christ through one man can enter millions of homes. And this is only the beginning. Countries and continents are waiting for Pastor Sunday, as well as people with destinies. The Apostle Sunday at Elijah is carrying out the perfect will of God on earth, working on issues of national transformation.